All right, Shalom, Israel. Giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Kadash Ka'alau. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Kadash. Continue to exalt those names. Yahweh, He is to be. His Son Yahushai, He is the deliverer. We say in the Holy Spirit, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops, great millstone, my salutations to the brothers, teaching word for the hopeful elect, soon to be the elect, most high will. He said He's shortened the time for the elect's sake. We're in the time. To the extended, hopeful elect, shalom, blessings. The Esau's other weapon is the black woman. And you can see right here, they got a movie called Angry Black Woman. And she got her breast all out and all that. So, if you think back, if you're kind of like an older Israelite man, and even in your 30s, you look back to your teens, well, right after high school or what have you, when you start a relationship, a lot of your problems came from this woman, whether it had to do with church. I mean, come on, men weren't interested in church. They knew preacher was full of shit. They was just there for this black woman, and what else? The education. Black women were, all into education, and Jake, Jake could peep some stuff out and say, well, yeah, pays good, and then he'll do it. But who's, on his back every day talking about, nigga, you need to get, first it starts out nice, they call it puppy love stage. And then next thing you know, it's like, yeah, we need to get a bigger house. We need to get 2 cars instead of 1. I need a car. I need this. When you gonna marry me? Where's the ring? And then it's all these financial problems, child support. I don't know no couple as far as the 90s have stayed together. No black couple. So that's a shot at black love. If our people are searching for it. And even these athletes and these people that are rich can't even, who they marry? They marry a so-called white woman or a Latina woman. All that hip hop wives and all that gossip and that trash shit. Look at the relationships there. They broken up. You got those power couples that, and the worst came out of that. The worst came out of that. Jake tried, and he think it's cool because they both got money now, and they both stars, and that shit still doesn't work. So it lets you know, no matter how much money so-called black man has, he still has a problem dealing with this black woman, or a black woman is a problem to him. Let me get this scripture right quick. I won't make this too long, man. Micah 7:10, and you could use this on America too, because she gonna be trodden down as a Maya in the streets by the Most High, and she's gonna be shame shall cover her. But this is be twofold. Micah 7:10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and they are enemy because they're on the other side. And like I said, all these things that they are into, and it says that in the scriptures, they're a man that is married seeketh how he may please his wife. And what are they into? The worldly stuff, into riches, 6-figure income, shoes, apparel, they want to go to Jamaica, Cancun. They want to travel the world. They want to live the Marilyn Monroe life. Madonna, they want to be the black Madonna. Material girl. Um, and shame shall cover her, which said to me, where is the Lord thy power? And in a sense too, you know, they like a man with power. And it ain't got nothing to do with looks, it ain't got nothing to do really don't have nothing to do with the dollar bill, but they see that as a immediate um, tool for uh, success as far as you know being able to get bought anything they need. But you know, you can have man can have power. They see power in other ways too. You know, Jake, if you got a hookup, a lot of things they'll be with you for that. You know, or I can get this, I can get us this, and then and if you stealing, they'll be like they're cool with it, as long as you bring in, the prize or the possessions or whatever you get. If you selling drugs, they'll be cool with it, as long as you bring home the assets, the money, or whatever you get from selling. So, you know, uh, or that's why they like gangsters and thugs because they got a name in the streets. You know, but they ain't never told nobody like they ain't never told no gangster thug like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing this. We should be doing better. We should, um, that's not the life for us. Now, yeah, every now and then you have some women saying that, but I'm just saying if they get benefits from it themselves, that they're not gonna say anything about it. Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. So, all these two-third women that got a problem with the prophets, a problem with the Most High, problem with the Bible, they're gonna be beaten down in the mire as the mire in the streets, and they're gonna die here in America, man. Like Apostle Bar said, most of those women that we're gonna get, he believes that they're on the other side of the world, and I agree with that. Um, Strong black woman versus angry black woman. And to the men, women are not supposed to be equal. I mean, we in the truth know that. And the help that they try to help, as far as their own mind of what they think help is to be equal. They don't know how to help without being, trying to be equal to man. Like, let me do this. Let me hang with the boys. Let me, I like football too. It you know, I'm just saying in a common world, you know, you watching football and it's you and your boys. She gonna come too. You know, she's not interested in football like that. Men are passionate about certain sports that and you know that women don't understand. You know, and like I said, there's many differences to show you that you're not supposed to comprehend them as a best friend or your buddy. They're servants. When women go to the restroom, they go to gossip. If a man talks, you men don't talk to each other in the restroom and shit. You're gonna be like, what is this fuck dude, sodomite or something? But women, that's where they do go to talk. It could be five women. They got a whole fucking setup in there to where they do makeup and lay out all they shit and you be in there. They'll be in there for like 30, 45 minutes before they come out. Um, Another thing too, even with I just wanted to mention that because I saw a little article on it. They trying to ban transgender women, and there's no such thing as a transgender woman and shit. That's a man trying to be a fucking woman. It ain't no, it ain't no. You can't a man can't transform into a woman, and woman can't transform into men. Mentally they'll try to go there, but you know living a lifestyle like that, you're going to have difficulties because the natural operations of a man and a woman in society. And they for these people. They like look, they got Medea as and they like Medea. But that's a we everybody know that's a man. But they like him as a so if they trying to look for a strong black man and they complaining like where are the men at? Why don't they got a fucking problem with these black men that do this? And then if you believe in like we believe like a man is the head, which is according to the Bible, they got a problem with that. So pretty much they find out that they ain't really then they'll be like, well, that's the logic of a woman. What let me try a woman. See, men, these sodomite ass dudes out here, they ain't sodomites because there ain't no women, because there's plenty of women. You could find all kind of women and shit. You could even though we, you know, mention the black woman being angry, there's some pretty ass females out there that are, that you could find in the crevices of earth that are pretty decent. So there ain't never no shortage of women and shit. They do that because they got a spirit on them, man, a perverse spirit on them. But women, they'll try all kind of shit because they're trying to figure out, a way to prove that that love exists without the that without the man being head. So their logic is, well, I'll try a woman just because of that, and then they'll find out the same thing. It doesn't work, you know. Through her, we all die, man. Says Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin. Yeah, it came in the beginning of sin. That's going back to Eve, man. She let the devil in the door, in her mind, and seduced Adam with those same philosophies, and even her being a weaker vessel. They use that against men. Oh, I'm the weaker vessel. What am I supposed to do? I'm a woman. You supposed to figure shit out. Well, but then they'll try to still think like a man. It says, and through her we all die. Yeah, they say, well, you know, I carried you 9 months in the womb, and I'm the reason why you was brought forth. Nah, well, this says the opposite. Through her we all die. It says, give the water no passion, neither a wicked woman liberty to guide a bride, because she'll tear up this whole place. She'll take the whole, and she'll use that and say, well, that's good. That's my power. That's why they into voodooism and all these things that they can hold dear to themselves for protection. Not only that, but to show a man like, look, I'm a weaker vessel, but I'll get shit popping, you know. And that used to be more frequently back then than it is now, because they say a word, men jump, you know. Oh, this nigga, he called me a bitch. Oh, we gonna go get him. I'm gonna call my uncle. I'm gonna call my daddy. I'm gonna call my brother. I'm gonna call this person. I'm gonna call the cops. It's a lot. It's many instances that a woman called the cops on a man, and the cop end up killing the dude. And she's like, oh, I didn't want that to happen. Too late. Through her, we all die. the 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 things that they will come out their mouth. Remember, it says a tongue is a little member, but it'll set forth a fire to a fuel. Things that come out of their mouth, they hit it. They hit you where it hurts. You know, you small in the loins. They fucked your cousin. They fucked your brother. You know, they when you practicing, Jake used to practice safe sex, and then they say, well, that's why I'm pregnant. Yeah, I'm having your baby. It ain't that the fact that they talking about, nah, we need to raise this baby. I make sure that they use that against the man. Like that's why I purposely got pregnant, cause you know what I'm saying, and then they'll keep the baby from the man and act like the man hate the child, and then lie to the child like 18 years plus their whole life talking about your daddy ain't shit and he don't love you and he don't never wanted to come visit you. Meanwhile, the man calling like, "What's up with my child, man?" Like, now you can't see your child. Fuck you, and then tell the child, "Yeah, your daddy don't care about you." That's the negative BS that this woman causes, man. Like I said, half of these men, most of these men out there that are in jail is behind this black woman, man. That's facts. I don't know if they have statistics for it. You gotta do your own research, and then you gotta be like, yeah, that's true. This one female proudly said she have a 3,000 body count, and she said, "No, I'm serious." They was looking at her like, "Nah, you gotta be kidding." She said, "No, I'm dead serious." A woman's revenge is different from men. They're different from men. They think different. If you have a car and it's in the keys, somebody cut your car with the keys, you're gonna think of a woman. What woman did this? Like, what am I? That's the kind of shit women do. You know, or like Left Eye set fire to a man's possessions, his house, and it'd be all over the news. Angela Bassett did that same thing in Waiting to Excel. And what did they say? What that movie meant? Waiting to Excel. That was all four black women. Whitney Houston was in there. That other couple of, I forget. That Rashawn. Uh, I forget her last name, but some prominent actors. You know, Waiting to Excel. Where are you going? You you can't. They tell them that they can't breathe. They can't. They're not alive until they get over this black man. You know, like we're the key problem in them not being able to live. And it says what it say. She is dead while she liveth. First Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure, that's what they are. That's what it. Back to Eve and the pleasures of life, pretty much pleasing to the eyes. Like I said, she's like a kid in a candy store being here in America. If you roll with a woman, you know, she wants you to play that R&B and love, and she's looking at, oh, let's stop there. I want to check this place out. They say they got a new outfit. They got the windows, the display in the window. They got fur coats, and they got you know they got the shoes in there. You be like, I want that. You're like, yeah, can you buy me that? Now it's like I don't need a nigga to buy me shit. I can do my own shit. But this is because of these platforms. You know, IG, um, you know, fans only fans, uh, and all these other platforms. That's why they cry TikTok. You know, that's why they be crying when this shit get if the shit get banned or taken down. They're living in artificial. They living really. They going with this digital shit, man. That's what they're gonna use. Watch a lot of these jobs, digital jobs that they're gonna have in the future to come. Even right now, we are in the future. They're gonna use these black women, even to promote that MOTB, man. And then the MOTB, you know, niggas are having families, and they're gonna be like, the women gonna be like looking in there, you know, GMS, what they say, you know, they wrong, you know, they hate women and stuff. They want to they breaking up black families and all that, and you know, but I think it might be, well, nah, cause and baby, look, and then they'll promote the shit right in front of you. They'll be like, look, it's just a small, it's like getting a tattoo, eh? You like simple nigga be like, yeah, all right. You said we gonna build together and we that Empire shit with Taraji P Henson. Everybody loved her because she was a boss bitch in so-called boss bitch in the show Empire. And that was an the example a carnal example of a power couple, a black power couple, and they had Sodom son as a sodomite, just some Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle shit. Like this is a fucking tragedy, man. Cause you don't see Esau fucked up like that. We know who Esau is. We know he's base, but he don't display that shit like we display, man. He don't have a hip hop wise. He don't have a Atlanta, wise. He don't have you know music playing all day talking about I want to get with you. I want to f you on your period. I want to do this. I want to do that. A nigga ain't shit. Fuck a nigga. Give me head. He don't got no fucking song. It's only these these 2/3 ass and a lot of times it's women. These women, because a lot of times these men show out for these women. You got hardcore rappers now. All they talk about is you know I got to do for her. I got you know 50 Cent came out hard dissing everybody. Then he's like 21 Questions and you know and a lot of those songs geared toward women and shit. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, man. Yeah, that's how you could be dead while you liveth. Walking around dead in her mind, walking around dead to the spirit. She's alive in flesh. She's lively. It even says our women are lively. Hebrew women are lively. You know, you got a party and black women are there, something going down. And it says in the scriptures, men are guilty too, because it says in the scriptures, before you answer a matter, examine it. Before you act on it, examine it. So if your female tell you something and to rouse you up, you're gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute. Let me. You say what? Let's make sense out of this, because it ain't adding up. Some. You said what now? He did this and he did that. Meanwhile, your woman going to work with her ass out and titties out, and like any man, they gonna be like on her, like, damn, what's up? Why you? Because what they gonna be figuring like, your man let you come out like that, and then what she gonna say? What? I'm my own person. Even though I got a man, I'm my own person. I can wear what I want to. Well, that's why you gonna get men coming at you, and then they're gonna be disrespectful, and then that's when you're gonna try to call your man and try to make him be a hero and shit, and watch his ass get shot right in front of you. You dumbasses. Job 39:17. Because Most High had deprived her of wisdom. They don't have no wisdom. If you look at the logic, this one woman, she was a stud. She broke something down. It was some crazy ass shit to justify her being a stud. I'm like, I don't even remember how she said it. It was so twisted, man. Even that that body count. Like, well, men, they can have many women. They be all out here doing it. Why can't we do it? And then, but at the same time, you don't want to be called a slut. That's what I'm saying. Like, if a man do that, he's a player. He's a pimp, and he could still be. People still look at him like, man, you doing your thing, man. You pimping and shit. And then, but when woman does that, she's considered a slut. Well, that's for a reason. We ain't saying pimping is right, but I'm just saying, you know, we understand the dynamics. Women want to be pimps and bosses and shit. If y'all so independent, why don't y'all get your own shit? Y'all always following the man. Like y'all want to. Well, we could be pimps too, or we can be bosses too. Well, get your own shit. Come up with your own stuff, man. I'm strong too. I can go to the gym too. You get too muscly, and then wonder why men are calling you, mistaking you as a man. You be like, no, I'm a woman. You did being disrespectful. Well, you look like a fucking man. That's why a man with long hair can't get offended when a woman mistake him as a woman. He's like, damn, I gotta cut my hair. It says, neither had he imparted to her understanding. And when they don't understand men, that's what it is. Then you have to explain to them. But when you tell them, they don't agree with it. They're like, nah, I don't know about that. Like when we tell them that we can have more than one woman in the Bible. No, the Bible says that you the one that said you're a Christian. You the one that said you to believe in the Bible. Nah, that part is I don't agree with that part. Like I said, give her no liberty, guide her pride, man. Like a man, if he go out for war, he'll really reach his destination, go out and go out to war. He'd be like, I'm coming to your country, and when I get there, be ready for war. And he'll go and he'll build a woman, she'll be like, ah, I'm shopping. If it's too far, if it's right up the block, yeah, she'll walk up the block with her house shoes or flip flop. Yeah, but if it's too far, she'll be so distracted with everything, she'll be like, she'll never get there. She'll see a man or she'll see something that she likes and wants to get. She'll see a new house, a new car. You know what I'm saying? She's dreaming all the fucking time, man. So she has no understanding. And it says those that have no understanding remain in the congregation of the dead. She is dead while she liveth. Remain in the congregation of the dead. That's why you can't believe all this Kamala Harris shit. She's a man. They said who somebody's wife. She was a whore. She gave all the congressmen head. Women are in the mix. They ain't talking about shit. They only talking about the plans that's already laid out. Kamala Harris, she's a puppet. She wasn't gonna win. She don't have no direction. She don't have no understanding. All they do is read the prompt cards. Now you have a woman that can study and stuff like that, and they be like, "Well, yeah, I know about this." But even some of the things that they study and know about, they don't understand. It even says, "Hey, how can a man understand his own way unless the Most High direct him?" They don't believe in the Most High. If they did, they would say, "Yeah, I am the weaker vessel. I don't know nothing. You didn't depart it. You haven't parted us with wisdom." Salakia, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, I'm in the wrong. But all these men that they married that they didn't have a relationship over 40 or 50 years, 30, 40, 50 years, they all to blame. Well, what happened to your ex? Well, he wasn't right. What about this one? He was abusive. What about this one? Yeah, I just didn't like him because he was too, you know, he acted too nerdy. Well, what about this one? Yeah, he is a gangster and a thug, and that's just not my type. Well, what the fuck? What are they trying to? What are they trying to accomplish, man? And then you be like, well, what about this?